everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this is only the second video I've ever made ever. I don't really know what I'm doing. Probably, gonna start out in my living room here for a minute and then I'll transfer to somewhere that's a little bit better for filming. But wanted to say hi, welcome back to my channel. This is it for now. This is what we're dealing with. This is what we got. My name is Bon. I am starting this channel out, like I said in my first little tiny video, I'm just starting this channel out for veterinary technicians and veterinary staff so that we have some place to talk about issues that are pertaining to us and issues relevant to our field and, things that we deal with day to day. So today I wanted to start out by introducing myself and telling you a little bit about myself, and then also just talking about just one, light topic or something, whether or not you like being called a veterinary technician or a nurse, or if you don't like being called a technician or a nurse versus technician, and why. So just to start out, like I said, my name is Bon. I'm in my 30s. I've been doing this veterinary. I've been in the veterinary field for about 15 years. I started when I was 24 in 2004. I started out as a receptionist, and I was a receptionist for 3 years before I was even allowed to be a technician. But I kind of persevered and kind of just found a place that really had the space and the staff to teach me how to be a technician. And then once I had more of my technician experience, I went back to the place that originally hired me as a receptionist, and then I still kind of help them because they're amazing and I love them. So that's the other thing on this channel. I really want to talk about our experiences and things that have happened with us and happened to us and around us and everything, but I do not want to mention our hospital names. Just to keep off liability. I don't want anybody, being held accountable like directly with their name and everything, because then you start getting into legal things that we just don't want to deal with. That's not really the point of this channel. This channel is really more to kind of illustrate and portray and show all of us and all of us in this field to each other and to people that may not know, and just talk about all of our experiences and all of the things that we have had happen around us and to us, and just to give a better picture of what this field kind of entails if you're not a doctor and you're kind of from the other point of view. So, like I said, I've been doing this about 15 years. I have lots of experience in all realms of being a veterinary technician. Like I said, I started out as a receptionist, and then I was trained to be a technician. Got my RVT in 2009, and I've been licensed for about 10 years. I do anesthesia on animals in MRI, and I do anesthesia on animals in surgery, and I have a large amount of zoo and large cat anesthesia experience as well. I love all the exotic animals and all the animal trainers for movies and all the falconers and like all the studio trainers and then all the falconers and everyone. I think everyone's really, really cool, and I just like going around to all the different circles of veterinary medicine just to kind of say hi to everybody that I know and do some work in different types of veterinary medicine. So beyond that, now I'm kind of on call and kind of in neurology. I've been in neurology for about 7 years, and I love it very much. But I haven't been able to be on call lately because I want to start doing this channel, So I have taken a little bit of a step back from my active vet teching so that I can do this more as a project on the side to see if we can't help us out a little bit. So comment down below, DM, tell me about all your experiences, all you like, all you dislike, if you've been fired weirdly, if you've been treated weirdly, if you don't like bully situations, if you don't like how doctors have treated you in the past. Please, like I said, we're going to keep names out of this, but just so people know kind of what we deal with day to day. If there are other people that identify with that you'd want to start talking to for support groups, or just a little bit of cohesion is kind of what I'm looking for. So comment down below. I want to kind of start a comment section about veterinarian technician versus veterinary nurse. Which would you rather be called? We've got nurses that do human nursing, and it's now technically illegal for us to be called nurses because you have to pass your registered nurse test to be called a nurse at all. How do you guys feel about that? Do you think that that's fair? Do you think that what we do is also nursing? Personally, I kind of feel like, I don't work on cars, I don't work on computers, I work on living things that feel pain, that I have to alleviate that pain, and I have to help get them better and get them out of the hospital. Since I work in a hospital with living things, I kind of feel like I do more of a nursing job. You know, if I go in Indeed or I go on any of these job applications that are sending me jobs, they're sending me all the car jobs and all the computer jobs and all the engineering jobs. And while I love engineering, I think that's really interesting, and I did go to school for a year for electrical engineering, I do more of a nursing job. You know, I take care of living things that need catheters. I flush those catheters. I do phlebotomy, or I pull blood and I send those out for all the sample management. I do all those things, and that kind of seems more of a nursing job to me. And it kind of seems like these days we might be doing more hands-on actual nursing than human nurses do. And I don't know, if you're a human nurse and you want to comment below and you want to tell me all the nursing things that you do, and then maybe all the veterinary technicians and veterinary assistants, you guys can comment down below and tell me all the nursing things that you do. And then also, you know, all the people that are technologists and technicians in a hospital, you know, that work on the MRI and the CT and all the diagnostic imaging, please tell me why you are a technician and not a nurse. So in a human hospital, you know, there are different jobs, and the different jobs that technicians do and the different jobs that nurses do. And in our job, we have an MRI technologist, but we also have veterinary technicians. Now, the veterinary technicians, they work on living animals, and the MRI technologist, while he helps us with those animals sometimes, he's primarily there to help move along the MRI magnet and get the MRI equipment working and get our diagnostic images the way that we need them so we can tell what's wrong with the animals, and then we can move on through our day and either do surgery or not, or, you know, determine what's wrong with that animal. So please comment down below. Tell me how you feel. Would you rather be called a technician because what we do is sometimes a little bit more encompassing than what nurses do? Or if nurses feel like, because of liability and because you can be held accountable for murder if you do something wrong with your patients where we cannot, if you deserve to be called a nurse, or you prefer to be called a nurse and not a technician, please let me know. I'm really curious. Thank you all for coming to my channel and revisiting me again. Please hit the subscribe and the notification button to get notifications for when I make new videos. And, you know, just trying my best to to sort this out. And please stay tuned for way more content and way more interesting content than this. You know, I'd like to, oh yeah, also if you have ideas about what you would like me to do videos, comment down below. You know, send me a DM, slide into my DMs. I'm also on Instagram on VetTechTeaV, TEA, because we all know what that stands for. You know, try to get some receipts, try to get some things up in the house here. You know, let me know how you feel and what you feel about this with this programming. I know I only have like 2 little tiny videos, but you know, I'm doing the best I can, and I'm just starting out. So if there are things that you want to see on this channel, you know, I would like to bring on, you know, and do a segment on financial planning for us, you know, as veterinary staff and technicians, because I know we don't have a lot of those resources all the time. I would like to talk about compassion fatigue and a couple other things that have to do with our field that are just like veterinarians, but sometimes way more extreme. At some point, you know, it'd be nice to start some kind of a nonprofit organization so that we can get some dental work fixed, or we can go to the doctor, because there are many veterinary technicians and veterinary staff that, you know, we just kind of give up our own health well-being so that we can help the animals. I know people living in their cars. There are people who just, many of us live in poverty because we just don't get paid enough. Because we work with animals and we don't work with people. So if you have thoughts, feelings, comments about that, please, you know, enter them down below, and please send me more ideas about what we want to do with this channel, because I think this is a great idea and a great tool to keep going forward, give us a little bit of cohesion, and make us feel like, you know, we matter, and you do matter, and you are a superhero, and you're amazing the way that you help those animals. It doesn't matter what people say or what people have to say about you. You know, and you should know, and you should believe that you're amazing and that you're a superhero, and that, you know, those animals wouldn't be as well or wouldn't be where they are if it weren't for you. Okay? Hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.